Stash Cairo. Oh God, don't even know where to start. Was going to try this as a genuine live stream, but I'm not that brave. My good friend and extremely pissed off at me buddy, Lord Spade, was here at Stately Stash Mansion in glorious Kyoto Ward, Tokyo last night, where he came from a recording session to my home to futz around with my new microphone and this OBS software to try to get it working properly on my machine. And he did a championship of a job, trying to get my K-Time, my mobile phone, to interface with my supposedly high-end 4K laptop. And I wasn't being a prick, but at some point, an hour and a half later, it was like, dude, let's just use the webcam. Now, you got to understand DJ L-Spade. He's a recording engineer. He's a recording artist. He's a fucking perfectionist. I love that about him. I really do. But he took umbrage, legitimately, at the fact that he could have spent the night, man. He could have, rolled out the second bed. But yeah. So what I did was this morning, I just bought a new webcam, a higher resolution webcam on Amazon. And the reason this is working is DJ L Spade was here last night. I had completely screwed up my machine, and I didn't have the even this crap quality webcam working, sound working, nothing was working. No logo, sweet fuck all was working. So he left me in disgust. By the way, DJ L Spade, if you're watching, I still want the chili. Lord Spade's a good cook. Makes a great lamb stew. Anyway, so I've promised I'm going to try to do a playlist here. Both L-Spade and I are Doo-Wop fans. So in a moment, if this works, I'm going to try to play a tune at a relatively low volume in the background. If it doesn't work, well, you're never going to see this semi-live stream, are you? Where are we here? Where's play? Play. Come on, you mother. Ah! The Crew Cuts. Toronto band. I can't remember the original version of Shaboom. It was an American or black group, and my buddy Jules likes it better than this version, but this is the version that hit. And all these guys buggered off from Toronto. The moment this song hits, they never went home again. What is this, 56, 57, 55? Somewhere in there. Now, you might have heard me mention, or Lord Spade mention my buddy DJ, Dave Jackson in Vancouver, originally from Toronto. We grew up together. His father was friends with one of the cats in this band. So, as if that means a shit. But I've always dug this song. I don't know. I like doo-wop. And, you can say whether it's straight a cappella doo-wop or rhythmic with instrumentation doo-wop. I've always liked that. There's just, one of my nieces was saying to me, "You're so old, Uncle Stash." These songs were recorded before I was born, Julia. In fact, I'll tell you another story about her. At one point, I don't recall the song, but they referenced the word gay. We're all feeling gay. And she had this puzzled look. Julia's what, 23 years old? And she said, "They're homosexual?" I said, No, they're happy. Huh? The whole original meaning of gay has gone out of common parlance. Remember as an example, I used Fred Astaire, Ginger Rogers, what was it, 1934, 35? Their first feature role, which was The Gay Divorcee. And as a bit of trivia, it was based on a play, I believe, it might have been Britain, it might have been the US, but the original title was The Gay Divorce. And gay, of course, means happy. So the censor office, the Hayes office in Hollywood, wouldn't allow the title because they said a divorce cannot be happy. So they changed the title to The Gay Divorcee. Now, my niece still didn't get it. What do you mean, like divorcee? A divorcee is a divorced woman. Oh, and she's a lesbian? I said, no, she's not a lesbian. She is a happy divorced woman. Oh, remember the Flintstones? They'll have a gay old time? Yeah. Anyway, sorry I'm off on a tangent. Please listen to this great Tirada band. I'm going to get shot on this one. Yeah. Nah, dude, what can I tell you? Sweetheart, I love this song. how many people watching the channel right now are Doo-Wop fans? I got to figure very, very few. We have a rather eclectic group. And, we've been doing some analysis. Oh, I love this song. Dion. I was watching another reaction channel late last night. These things become addictive, whether you love or hate us. You think we're geniuses or idiots. Once you go down the rabbit hole of this crap, it starts to become your existence again, which my good friend and pissed off partner, L-Spade, often talks about. Because when he dropped by my place last night, and we're logged in, so you can check the history of our internet browsing. If you look at L-Spade, it's production, it's tutorials, it's a little bit of music, but it's mostly very technically oriented. And with me, it's rather more eclectic. He was going, you're looking up sex tourism in the Gambia and Stalin's armored limousine? I said, yeah, I don't see the connection. Well, the sex tourism thing, it's a female thing. It's not your typical guys. It's women from the UK flying down to be with young buff African dudes, which is so atypical. I found that it was a British, like a BBC or a ITV report. This was fascinating. And then, I don't know why, you know how the algorithm works. Stalin's armored limousine. Wow. He built like 38 between 1948 and 1952. It was based on a 42 Packard. And it had a inline 8 engine, 175 horsepower, top speed of 75 miles per hour because of the armor. Now you might be going, who gives a shit? I don't know. L-Spade didn't give a shit, but eclectic. That's what I like to think. That's the problem with the algorithm. You go down the rabbit hole. I'm also, I love this song. Pardon me for a moment. I also have been doing all kinds of delving into, if you saw one of my other live streams, getting out of Dodge. Well, it ain't gonna happen, folks. I basically retired, as I've mentioned before. And yesterday, I didn't even go downstairs to check my mail. Other than, DJ L-Spade dropping by my house last night. That was the sum total of me. And I live essentially in downtown Tokyo, 2 minutes from Konda Station. It's not like it's difficult. I've got convenience stores everywhere, restaurants. I just couldn't be bothered. That's how bad it's getting. I got to get the hell out of here. What's my next tune? Oh, Frankie Lyman. Tragic story with this guy. Kid had this great classic doo-wop hit and died mid-late 60s on a heroin overdose. Terrible, but this is a great song. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yeah. I just checked Amazon and UPS. In the past, I've mentioned that just over a year ago, I bought the Oculus Quest, the VR helmet. Oh, you're a geeky gamer? Never used it for a single game in over a year. Over a year. I use it for one thing, and that's the Skybox VR to watch movies, 2D, 3D movies, and it's fabulous. Well, yesterday, they released the upgraded version, and it was like $500 US. Anyway, the hell with it. I pre-ordered it like a month and a half ago, and it's en route right now. So if I have to get up and answer my door, it's because the UPS guy is about to deliver my Oculus Quest 2 with 4K resolution, and I can now see about 500 people. Actually, this video will never be watched before 230. Our channel is way too big. I basically, I can see whomever's watching go, Stash, you obviously mistake me for somebody who gives a shit. Anybody else? Me, before yesterday, I was in Guyana doing a voiceover for a major electronics company for one of their international TV commercials. And it paid well, too. And no, I'm not allowed. The problem with everything in this country, I basically retired, but I've done a lot of work, consultancies, sales work, and English presentations, investment banks and such. And I also do, not a lot, yeah, I do some this. So every time you so much as fart in this country, you got to put your hunko, your official seal, on an NDA, non-disclosure agreement. So the first thing I do when I get into the recording studio yesterday, 4 o'clock or so, 1600, is I had to sign the NDA. Frankie Lyman and the Teenagers. What a great song. What's next? Oh! Another Dave Jackson song. You might go, Stash, I don't give a shit about Dave Jackson and DJ L-Spade's fascination with him. The very first time I ever heard this song in my life was in Dave Jackson's basement in the early 1970s. And the first time I heard it, I said, my God, I love this song. I love this song. There's just something about it. I can't even go, je ne sais quoi. I have no idea why. But this is like the apotheosis of great Doo-Wop. It's just the harmonization of the vocals, the beat. I love this song. Where was I? Oh, NDAs. Okay. So you have to sign or stamp. In Japan, they still use a hunko, in-can, a stamp. And without the NDA, you don't do shit. Now, the funny thing about my hunko is that it's in kanji, Chinese characters. This is very, very weird for a non-Japanese dude. They pretty much make you use katakana. Katakana is phonetic Japanese for foreign words. So DJ L-Spade, his hunko is in katakana. My hunko is in kanji. And I had to go through a son of a bitch process to get it registered. So it's my legal official seal. When you use, it's a very old process. When you use kanji phonetically for foreign words, it's called kataji. And so if you ever look at one of my shirts on the left side, it says Sutashu Cairo. And that's actually my official seal. So I had to hunko the NDA at the recording studio yesterday. And why am I going on? And then do a voiceover for a major electronics manufacturer, an international commercial. And I'm going to completely deny that I ever said any of this because it might compromise me getting another gig with these people. And I rather liked it. Good location, nice folks, good money. Daijoubu desu, no problem whatsoever. I think I'm almost rocking this song stuff. My God, if this works, I'm going to be so impressed with myself. I've even forgotten what I've loaded on. What's that? Oh, Little Darlin'. Oh man, yeah. The Diamonds. This is what, 1957 or so? Somebody of the 20 or 25 people who watch this damn thing, leave me a comment if you know this song. I have a memory of watching a Buffalo TV station when I was a kid, their 25th anniversary, and their commercial for their 25th anniversary was this song. So I'm assuming it would have been, late 70s. Anyway, I'm from Toronto. You could always tell an American from a border city like Detroit, because they'll watch Hockey Night in Canada, they'll get CBC, CTV, various Canadian stations. I have to imagine that's changed now with digital and such, but anyone who is from Seattle would know CBC, or Plattsburgh, New York, would know, the various English language and French language Montreal stations. So, same thing with, if you're on the border, to Vancouver, you get Bellingham, you get Seattle, Toronto, you'll pick up the Buffalo, Windsor, you get Detroit, Montreal, you'll get the Plattsburgh and the Burlington, Vermont stations. Same thing on the East Coast. So you've got that kind of shared TV. Plus, in Canada, you could always show, I can remember seeing when Global TV went on the air, that's an Ontario network, in the early 70s, I was watching some useless goddamn Canadian movie. The next thing I know, Buddy is walking around with his Johnson hanging out. My mom and dad are going, uh-oh. And you could do that on Canadian TV. City TV, now it's Channel 57, or I guess that's gone too, digital. But it was originally Channel 79. Fridays at midnight, they used to show a program called The Baby Blue Movies. And they'd show porn films. Not hardcore, but full frontal nudity. This would be, full frontal nudity, 72, 73-ish, somewhere around there. So, you'd want to sneak up and turn on Channel 79, and the one was called, more great stuff, Marcel's Blue Moon. You'd see what was that one I saw? Love Boccaccio Style. Wow. You know, you creep and hope your parents are in bed and turn the TV down very, very low. The Baby Blue movie. Anybody out there from Toronto? Or Buffalo? Buffalo. They used to sell, I remember seeing an ad, or rather an article, in the Toronto Star saying that the Baby Blue movie was so popular, people in Buffalo bought special UHF antennas, directional, so they could pick up channel 79 better, because they wanted to watch the Baby Blue movie in 72, 73 in Buffalo and Niagara Falls, New York, and places like that. I love this song. I can't even remember, I think I put one more on there. I don't know. Anyway, you got to pardon, I've got this thing in my headset. I really should have done this stream live. Today, well, let me think. Hopefully, the Oculus Quest will get here, because I got a delivery box downstairs. Delivery box is when the TACUBIN, the delivery people, put packages in. If you're not home, they just put it in the delivery box. But UPS, who's doing this, they don't do that. If my door thing goes off and I'm not here, I'm going to have to get it redelivered, which is a major pain in the ass, because I'm going to have to sign for it. I've taken care of all the duties and taxes on my JCB card, but, you know, I just want to check out, the final episode, season 2 of The Boys, great show, by the way, great show. I've got the 4K rip, and this is a new 4K Oculus rip, plus the Spanish Princess from last year. It was an 8-episode series. I like that a great deal. The first episode of this series came out this season. So I downloaded all of them. I've got all 9 episodes also in 4K. Plus I've got some other stuff in 4K that I want to watch, which is, in all honesty, I got music, I got some 4K video, I got the world by the balls, folks. And I'm going to imagine that when DJ L-Spade watches this, he's going to go, oh, Jesus Christ, what the hell is going on? Oh, my last song. This was one of my late mother's favorite songs. I think the vocal on this is beautiful. And the lyrics, the way they rhyme and counterpoise, is magnificent. Just the half steps that the singer does, absolutely beautiful song. I feel like I should shut up, but if you want to hear this, just when you're on YouTube, platters, smoke gets in your eyes. This is just such a. If this doesn't make you tear up thinking about people you've lost, I don't know what. I don't know what will. It's just one of those songs. I can see certain periods in my life that I'm not going to go into, and this song is in the background. I love the vocal. But listen to this. Absolutely gorgeous. I'll tell you what I am going to do. When this song finally ends, that sounds like it's terrible. I'm going to stop this silly thing, play it back, and post it, assuming I haven't completely screwed the damn thing up. However, I did order a new webcam. So this resolution is not what I'd like it to be, but it's the best. Thank DJ L-Spade for getting it this good. It was completely unusable before. But I've got this HD webcam coming. TACUBIN, that's courier from Amazon Japan. Hopefully I'll get it tomorrow. And if I get it, I'll try a live stream. I'm sure you're waiting with bated breath. The only live streams I'm ever watching these days are all these, one Brit, Steady Eddie in the UK, and an American, Brian Philly, in the Philippines. Both of them lamenting, bitching and complaining about how life is shit because they can't travel. And I'm feeling that. I hate winter, man. I hate winter. Voiceovers sometimes you can do. I have a good microphone. It's over there. But a VO these days, as long as the client knows you, you can do remotely. If the client doesn't know it, you got to go to the studio. So regular gigs I could be, say, in Cebu and make some money that way. Let me just hear this part. There's a bit of a delay. Oh, man. If this thing loops, I think it's going to start looping. I'm going to have to shut the darn thing off. Is it going to stop? Or is it going to loop? It's going to loop. Never mind. How do I stop this thing? There. Okay. Wow. So you may see this, you may not. If you do, it means I didn't screw things up too badly. And if you don't, you'll never know. It's moot anyway. Almost solipsistic, isn't it? Thanks for watching. And I promise I'm going to finish the subtitling and get it off to May, our translator, for Beastie Boys. Oh, oh God, I can't even remember. I can't even. Oh, a song about alcohol. Someone's cringing right now. We'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.